Hello, and welcome back to Life Talk Studio. We are your host, Lady P, and
Zach?
welcome again. And want to thank you for supporting our channel. Continue to share, comment, and like. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Tunashukuru sana for following us as well.
Well, today let's talk about different phases of life. Come on, Mifika, come on, like you are between 20 and 30. Specifically, I want us to talk about like as a woman, when you are like 30 years old. What do you want from your man? Or what are your expectations? What are you looking forward? Whether you're planning to get married or you're already married? What is it you want that will make you happy, make your life excellent, if we may put it like that. What do you want from your man? How do you want your man to behave? What do you want a man to provide? Tell us some things we men should know.
You're always putting me on the spot.
No, I'm just
But yeah, I feel like on your 20s you're like over with the looks and stuff like that, like you want a tall handsome man or whatever stuff like that. When you get to 30 years old, there's things you'll start looking into a deeper way than what you used to when you were in your 20s. And in your 20s, that's what you should do. But number one, are you ready? Okay, so number one, my husband, my partner at when I'm 30 years old, I want a partner that is a provider, a true provider. At the 30 years old, hopefully we are settling down. If you are like paying bills and stuff like that, I want my man to be able to provide for the family. And isikuwe ni ule bills ni 50-50. You know what? I have 1,000. I'm done with my bills. Bring your 1,000 to pay your bills. I mean, we are not roommates. So we are not doing 50-50 in our bills. I want a man who's responsible of his home.
And what do you mean by that?
At providing, ni mtu mwenye
Okay.
anajua this is my home, I provide for this home. I pay my rent, especially mwana mwenye analipa rent kwenye anaishi, si mtu mwenye wanalipa 50-50. I mean, even for men it gives you like you're secured if you're taking care of that part of your bills. Okay.
On the same, I mean, on that point, let me just take you back, because you may have this wonderful man. You have this wonderful man. He's a really nice guy, loving, caring. But he tries, in terms of providing. It depends on which career path everybody takes. You might find out like you were privileged to get maybe some advanced degree or some good career. You went, through a path, you got a very good career. And then your man is here. Let's say, for instance, he's a teacher, maybe teaching like elementary school. He puts in some hard work, but he's not able to meet that providing level you are talking about. Or maybe you are a businesswoman and you make way much more. How will you be able to get this man feel like he's a provider now?
Yeah, provide. What do you mean? But providing doesn't mean the expectation of being provided. It's providing what you have. So for me, I mean, live a lifestyle yenye ina reflect what you have and not over that lifestyle. There's no way you are a school teacher. Maybe you're not paid a lot, and we're living in a 5 luxurious home and stuff like that. And now you're like, you know what? You have a good job or whatever. Let's do 50-50. I have to. Kama mimi amua, let's do that. That's different. But that is not that expectation of like, you know what, niko na 3,000 zangu hapa, leta 3,000 zako tulipe rent. That's what I'm saying.
So what you want is, as much as I provide, if you have to say like, no, you are providing is not giving me the lifestyle I want because I have it, let me pump it up. We go to maybe a more,
Yeah.
affluent
Yeah.
neighborhood or something
Yeah.
like that. Let's go get this, you wanted to buy like a Honda. You say like, oh, as a woman, because I'm a businessman, I understand you don't work like this. What I mean, niongeza tununue Mercedes, kitu kama hiyo. Sunaona?
Yeah.
Mm. But
It has to come from me. It's not gonna come from you. It's not an expectation from the partner or husband. Yeah.
okay.
And if it's your person, I feel like for a woman, I will help you to be where I want you to be. Maybe kama niko mbele yako, I'll help you to be where
But
you need to be.
let's speak the truth. Like,
Are you saying I'm not speaking the truth? Yeah. What's your question?
no, no, the truth, the truth. What I want to say is, kuna, for instance, kama if a man is like maybe 35 to 40s or 40s, there are some people who have reached a point where if it's like career wise, they don't want to advance career wise. They are not people who can do business. Sometimes pushing that person kusema like, oh, I will get you where you want to be. Because maybe he's comfortable with what he's doing and he does it with passion and he wants to keep doing that. But unfortunately, he's not making that much. How can you? Najua inakuwa ni tricky.
Look how I'm looking at you.
I know.
Mi nahurumia huyu mwanamke mwenye ameolewa na mtu mwenye ako comfortable with life where I don't know.
But unajua hawa watu wenye wako comfortable sometimes, they are living happy.
They're content.
Yeah, they're content with what they're having and they're doing so well. Sometimes this stress.
What is the stress?
Stress ya
What is stressful about you working hard and being ambitious and going for? I mean, that's what men are.
I mean, I'm just saying that you have seen people who are comfortable doing what they do, totally comfortable. They are doing it with passion. They are pushing life
I mean,
well,
and that's
and
good.
they seem happier
That's good for them.
than people who are like, keep chasing those dreams and dreams and dreams. Sometimes the dreams eat you out. Anyway, so
I don't know.
providing is one thing. So
Yeah.
as you said, especially the next, apart from that providing, what's the next thing you look, especially now, like you're talking about mature people are like over 30. You say the 20s.
The next thing is a protective man.
Protective.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Protective, literally protective. So yeah, nimesema literally protective. Say somebody's fighting me from out there, maybe words, maybe physical, whatever it is. The first instinct, my husband's first instinct should be to protect me. It is of what I may have done. Yeah, protect me first and then come find out what happened. Stand for me out there and then come find out what happened. I want my husband to trust me before I trust watu wengine huko nje. And that's how you're protecting me emotionally and also kwa nini practical.
Wacha turudi hapo kwa practical protection kwanza, ndio utafanya ni unasema tuende gym. Maybe I mean, if you come like I see police are arresting you, I'll tell you, hey, honey, I'll get you a lawyer.
I mean, in a way,
But that's protection.
That's protection.
If you get probably arrested or something went wrong and you're getting arrested, and then I say like, hey, I'm gonna drive over there, maybe get you a bond. That's part of protection.
That is part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the emotional partner, somebody could protect emotionally. And how do I do that?
How do you do that? Okay, just for you being attentive of my emotions, that is protecting me emotionally.
How exactly can you be attentive to emotions? Emotions really like fluctuate.
Exactly, and you should be able to fluctuate
every day. I should be able to.
No, I mean, attentive of my emotional self. Like, what can I say? I'm trying to find a good example. Let's say I'm mad, maybe. I don't know. You should be able to know how to handle me when I'm mad.
So I should be able to
Or if I'm
Either
sad, you should be able to know how to handle me.
get
When I'm
down
sad.
to your emotions and be empathetic and
I mean, if that works for me, that's fine. It depends with everybody's different.
what works for you.
Yeah. Hmm.
And for sure, you guys are very complicated.
Yeah, everybody's.
Hmm? No, you guys are very complicated on that.
No, we are
But
not. We are
I,
just different. We are not very complicated. Mm-hmm.
so emotional protection, we have to be
Mm-hmm.
there emotionally,
Yeah.
be available,
Mm-hmm.
read your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and try to know like, hey, what's happening, what went wrong.
Yep.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
so let's keep going to the next.
Let's finish protecting. Did
Mm,
I say protect me from your friends and everybody, external forces?
yeah,
It includes
you,
family.
you didn't say about protection from friends and family, but you
I
said,
did.
yeah, you
I
did
did.
not.
I did not. So that includes from friends and family. I mean, a man should be able to know how to handle
Mm,
his family and me.
hmm
To say like where katikati, you should know how to handle, and that's how you protect your woman. At the same point, being able to respect your family
yeah.
as a man.
I mean that's true. It's all. I think most men will protect their wives from maybe friends, but there's also it can get a little bit tricky depending on what exactly what happened. Your wife and where did the conflict come from? Kuna sometime unaweza chiletea conflict yenye. I'm not talking about like those light conflicts like watu wameargue nini. Unaweza pata like you went full blown, destroy some of those things, aongea some way which it really offended the family. So it comes to where like maybe ni come ni kuongeleshe kando
Yeah.
and then niongee na wale niwambie, this is it.
Yeah, you should be able to be like, you know what, I will handle my woman.
You put your man in a very tough situation though.
No, what do you want to do? You want to go over there and be like, yeah, my wife, you know what? Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you can't.
yeah, ni mjinga, najua amewakosea. Is that what you're going to do?
You can't, you may not say that, but you put him in a very tough situation, especially, I'm talking about like somebody like, especially, they're high tempered, ladies, especially those high tempered who can blow up the situation really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
The husband can be in a very tough situation. But I understand what you are saying
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
the wife is a stranger.
Yeah.
So kuna kitu inasemanga like unajua kama if you have a child in your house who is not your own child, sometime when you are disciplining the other kids, don't make this one the child you are hosting in your house the first one to discipline.
Yeah.
So it makes them feel some kind of way. So ni kama like unamua isolate. So usually when you have a stranger, because she's the one who came to your place, ukianza kumuattack the first person,
Everybody attacks.
everybody atamuattack, of course. You want to protect that, that's for sure.
That's what I mean.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
You are getting it.
I'm getting it now.
I see.
And
Future oriented. I mean, at 30, I want somebody who can secure our future as a family. A husband that amefikiria 10 years ahead. Not the one that was working for next month.
always we
Not in your head. Truly.
truly having a plan.
Yes, having
Yeah.
a plan and working towards it.
That's interesting, and I believe it's good to have a plan.
Yeah.
But
I
now
don't
wewe, as the plan is
Lamini.
laid out, make sure you are supporting this plan, because you can have this beautiful plan, but any kind of like maybe tuseme kama ni a plan of like a construction or engineering or something like that, you will need other people to help you out. So as much as the plan is there, you also have to support that plan.
So it actually, what I would say, it depends. If you're having a future oriented mindset, your plan is you have short term goals and long term goals, right? If I can see that you're working towards your short term goals and you're meeting them, then it's easier for me to support you.
To go for the long-term goals.
Yeah. But if you're setting these short term goals
For men,
it's
this
a
is what
little
they
bit
say. For men, you can fail 100 times. It only takes one try, and then you become, one try, you win one time, you're good.
and that's different from having having
Try.
this kukuwa na your plan and you're working towards it and you feel it makes sense, but not having the plan and just like mnaishi tu. I don't like that. I like to, in 5 years
This is where
this
we
is
are.
where we should be as a family.
I mean, that's called the growth.
Yeah,
Right?
so
That's called the growth. People should be able to grow in that sense. Okay, that's quite interesting.
yeah.
So at what point, I know, wacha nikuingilie kidogo. At one point, at what point, ulisema juu ya protection na being a provider na nini. But at the age of 30 and 40s, you want your men to open the door for you.
Those are the pecs that we love.
Zile vitu dogo dogo,
Zile
unasema
vitu
kama
dogo
like,
dogo. Yeah. Yeah.
But somebody who opens the door and that's those small stuff will even be much win you than when I gonna your 10-year plan.
No.
Because a lot of
no.
time people will see the small stuff around before they stretch to the 10-year plan.
No.
Eh?
No. At 30 years, as a 30-year-old, no, that will not fool me. But it's a good peg to have as a husband. And you don't have to do it daily. I mean, once in a while, especially when you're going for like a date or dinner, you can do that act of whatever service,
Kindness.
or kindness, or like loving,
Yeah.
to your woman
Ah.
once in a while. Oh yeah, about providing. You know what? Like I said, sikusema, but I just remembered because you said the small things. Just remember the small things in providing as well. I mean, I could want my partner to be aware of how I look. Let's say like nywele yangu imechaka, you should be the first one to be like, hey honey, I think your hair is not looking good. When are you going to do your hair? If I did my hair, it will be like, I like how you should be the first one to notice and be like, I like your hair and stuff like that. Provide for my closet, make sure I look good.
Continue.
What? Yes.
Lakini nikuulize,
Uliza.
umesema hivyo, like I should be able to note when your hair is getting messy, so you can go do your hair. I should check out your closet, maybe just take care of you physically, right? Which is a very beautiful thing to do, right? But you also have a responsibility to be looking good, though.
I do. You just bring the clothes and the money, and
and that's what that takes me back to what we talked before. Like it's not necessarily like the man is gonna be making more than you, or is gonna be making what you may be a lady who has, like I said, a businesswoman who makes a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So taking care of you, of course, I understand. If I tell you like, hey, your hair is getting messy, and
I mean, that's not how you say it. That's how I said it. Do you want to know how you say it?
How do we say
You want me to teach you to say how you say it? Is like, you know what, honey, this is $200. You can go have your hair done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't say your hair is messy.
Oh, I was bored. Okay, I get it now.
You get it? Yeah. And I was about to say, as you said, yeah, I can be able to buy the clothes for myself. But when you're actively in it, tells me maybe you like how I look or how I dress, or
You guys buy a lot of clothes. And when we go to shopping, like if you go to a shopping mall or something, you guys like buy, especially some people who like to buy stuff.
yeah.
Oh man, you can't satisfy there.
You don't have to, but if you do, like I said, if you do like,
But it's one or two here and there, right? Like if you go somewhere, you see something beautiful, and then you say like, that dress, let me buy it.
yeah,
right?
it even motivates me to like keep up with looking good, even using my own money. Not even.
But unajua ukweli ni gani? But I mean, it's it is what it is.
It's not what it is. It's not. It's good to know the small things. It's good to note them as a man.
Okay, I think I'm getting very good tips now to be able to again small. Of course, I've heard about them. I've seen them happen. Eh?
Yeah, I'm just encouraging you to,
Mm-hmm.
it's important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else maybe we need to?
No, that's the ones.
That's on. I
Yeah.
think let's as men, let's work on that, and we see how things unfold in future. We want to be, like she said, we want to be protective, futuristic. You want to,
Provide.
spiritual leader.
Hmm.
Of course, you said provide,
Hmm.
and you also want to do the little things that make their hearts jump.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't forget anniversaries. Don't forget your birthdays.
Oh
It's
man,
important. It's
anniversary.
important to
I
us.
mean, birthdays, okay, anniversary is fine. And what else?
Or the small holidays that you guys
All,
don't
all,
like.
all, all the 200 holidays you
That you
have in
guys
there.
don't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching and subscribe and keep moving our YouTube channel forward.
Yeah.
Bye.